Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Katrina, aka Budget with Miss Cat. Thank you so much for tuning in. As you can tell from the title, this is my first debt confession. I have tried to film this video at least 3 times, and every time I filmed it, I just broke down and cried. Like, I've never gotten this emotional about my debt before, but I guess this stage of my life, I'm just over it and I'm ready to be done with it. So, yeah. It's given me a lot of encouragement and inspiration watching some of the YouTubers that I follow and some that I've discovered doing debt confessions. And hey, listen, it's better to be open and honest so a lot of people out there know that we're not the only ones out there. They're not the only ones out there dealing with debt. But the ultimate goal is for us to get out of debt and hopefully stay out of debt. This is my second time actually having to deal with this, and I pray that this will be the last time. I think I said it previously in another video that I was heavy in debt about 12 years ago, and unfortunately I lost my uncle, but he left me money and I took everything and I paid all my debt off. But with the remaining money that I had, instead of making better choices, yeah, well, you know the rest. Not that I'm irresponsible with my money, because I'm not, because when I get paid, I make sure all my bills are paid. I've gotten a lot better at saving. Like, I think COVID really helped me push me into like really holding on more to money. You know, now, like, I look at my bank account and I smile, but it's the debt that I have to get rid of, and that is what we are going to get into in this video. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just gonna get to confessing. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this. I downloaded this from the Budget Moms website. It was in the free resource library, and I actually saw another YouTuber, I can't think of her name. I was watching her video and she had downloaded this, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna download this too. This is my overall debt picture. It gives you a space to write down all your debts. You can list them by priority, what the balance is, the interest rate, the minimum payments, paid off. You know, you can check it off. So this will be a good way for you to keep track of your debt and where it is, and to see how quickly you're going to get to owing zero. So yeah, I'm gonna use this, and yeah, let's just get started. Okay, I had to kind of bring my phone down a little bit and the tripod down a little bit so we can get a little bit closer in. I have my pen, and I have the figures written on a piece of paper here. So right now, the debt that I'm really trying to focus on paying off is my consumer debt, and this has been weighing on me for a while. I want to buy a house within the next year and a half, and in order for me to really get anywhere, I need to bring my utilization rate down to at least 30%. My utilization rate is outrageous, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, because that I'm too embarrassed of, and I just need to, like, plans are in place. I said I was going to start in 2024, but I'm actually trying to sit down and come up with a plan just to even get started now, even if it's at a smaller pace, but like really, really go hard 2024 to pay off these debts. Now, I'm also waiting on windfall. Don't know how much that windfall is going to be. Trying to wait it out and see what it's going to be. And that could probably help me pay my debt down as well. And then once I can pay this consumer debt down, then I can work on my car payment, getting rid of my car loan, and then getting rid of my student loans. But for right now, I just want to focus on my consumer debt. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so the first debt we are going to put on here is my Macy's credit card. I only have 2 store credit cards. I don't have a lot of store credit cards, which is good. The starting balance as of today is 0. So I still want to put down all of the information in the event that if we ever get back here, Okay, so that is the interest rate. I have, well, hopefully you guys can see that. I have Kohl's. I love Kohl's. And the balance on that is currently 0. And the interest rate on that, I think, is 30.99%. So I paid off, I had a small balance on these 2 and the next bill I'm going to put on here. And what I did was I took money from the savings challenge from January to June that I had put aside, and I just took it and paid it off, because I feel like small bills like that, just wipe them out and get rid of them. And then my overdraft line of credit, that's with my credit, one of my credit unions. The balance is currently 0, and that interest rate is 15.24%. So I paid these off. So as of right now, these are currently 0, which is absolutely great. Okay, so the next credit card is the Goldman Sachs Apple MasterCard. The balance as of today is $1,377.94. And the interest rate on this credit card is 27.24%. Good grief. And the minimum payment is generally $29. Okay. Next, I have my Discover card. And the balance as of today is $5,542.76. That is a lot, I know, but what can I tell you? 1740.49 is the interest rate, and the minimum payment is around $114. Okay. Next up, I have my MasterCard, and that is a whopping $10,076.14. It's 11.99%, and the minimum payment is usually, Well, as of right now, it's $228. Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't know if you guys can see. So this is where we are so far. Okay. So the last, but certainly not least, and this is the largest one, is my Visa card. It's from my other credit union. And 19,337.86. And the interest rate that it is currently is 14.24%. And the interest rate, the minimum payment, sorry, is $434. I'm ashamed. I know a lot of people are like, you shouldn't be ashamed, you know, you're putting it out there, you're working on it. You know, I've started, I worked on these 3. I'm actually working on this one now. And then these 3, I'm trying to hold out to see what the windfall is, to see how I can tackle these. My goal is to have this one paid off by March. So it's October now, so it's like 6 months. So by the end of March, I want to give myself time to pay that one off. And that one should be completely empty. Then I'll only have these 3. Hopefully, if the windfall comes by March, then I can maybe wipe out another one. Like, keeping my fingers crossed, keeping hope alive. Keeping hope alive. So let's tally this up and see how much we have. I have my calculator right here, but I'm gonna put it to the side so you can't see it. So 137794 plus 554276 plus 107614, and then 19,337.86. And the total for my consumer debt is 36,334.70. Jesus, it's almost $40,000. Lord have mercy. And this is not even including my car and my student loans. I really don't want to put that in the picture as of yet. This is what I'm working on first. Like, I'm making my minimum payments for my car payment and my student loans, but this is what I'm trying to tackle to get rid of first, because since I'm trying to buy a home, this is what I need to tackle, because they look at this. They don't necessarily look at your car loan or your student loans. Now, you know, when you buy a house, though, please don't go out and buy a new car at least 6 months before you buy a house, because they're going to be like, what? What? So my car is 2 years old, and I only have, I have under 20,000 miles on it because I work at home. The last 2 years, I have driven, places, but even still, I don't even have 20,000 miles yet. I'm almost at 20,000, but that's not bad. And I plan on keeping this car. I will be honest, there is a car that I want to get, my dream car, but once I'm done clearing this up and then paying my current car off, and then, you know, doing whatever I need to do, with my house once I get it, then save up some money to put a nice down payment, so I can have a payment on the car and pay it for maybe less than 2 years. so I can not have too much of that to worry about. But that's a little bit down the road, God willing. So right now, this is what we're looking to pay off. Like I said, I've pretty much put it in the debt priority. So I'm kind of attacking it using the debt snowball method for now. But yeah, so this is what I have. This is craziness. This is real craziness. But again, I want to have this one paid off no later than March. And then with these three, I have to figure something out to see how we'll take care of this. And again, I'm getting a windfall. So once that windfall comes, we'll see how I can use that to attack this. Most of this credit card debt has come from paying for commuting, transportation, because I worked in New York City. So the train ticket and the parking, I would just put it on my credit cards. So that's where a lot of this came from. And also just too busy trying to help everybody. And just at the point now where I'm like, no. When they come, I'm like, sorry, I can't help you, because you see where this has gotten me. This card was almost $4,000, but the person did pay me the money back, and I brought it down, and then I put something else. Let me not even go into all of that. I just hate this. I really hate this, especially this one, this big one. But I hate all of it. Like, I just, But, you know, instead of me worrying my nerves, we're going to stick to our guns, and we're going to get this debt paid off. I do have a plan. Right now, I'm starting off with this card, working on this card. And then, again, like I said, I'm waiting on a windfall. So once I find out how much that will be, then I'll be able to determine what I can allocate, like whatever it is, what I can use it for. Hopefully, I can use it to help pay down debt. But I can't count on that until I actually get it. But for now, I'm just going to start working on this one. And then these two are my main ones that I want to really have taken care of by next June. And then these two, okay, let me just backtrack. I know that it's not feasible thing to do. People say, oh, you shouldn't do it. Don't touch. But I have a plan A. My plan A, obviously, was my second job. Hopefully it'll help me tackle. Well, my second job, I'm actually using that for something else, but I have to reconfigure to maybe put like some of that, like a little half of that, maybe towards debt, and then use the rest for saving challenges, you know, emergency fund and all that stuff. But if whatever the windfall is, if it's not enough, I said my plan B was going to be, I'm going to take the money from my 401k, because I also plan on taking some from my 401k to help purchase my house. That was a plan B. That was actually plan B. Plan A was, depending on what the windfall was, using that to help pay the debt down, depending on what it is. I don't know. It was from money, apparently, that I found that my dad had. He's deceased. He's been deceased 13 years. His wife is deceased now, so I'm obviously his beneficiary. So we'll see. It could be little next to nothing. I don't know. Who knows? But that's all going to debt. And if there's anything left over, I said I would put it towards the down payment going for the purchase of my house. I have actually stopped saving for a down payment because I'm just trying to focus on getting this stuff cleared up. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So yes, so this is what I owe as far as the credit cards. Now again, I have my student loans and I have my car loan. I'm not going to put that on here because this is my main focus right now. Once I get this, I would say 75% paid off, then I can start adding on the other two, because then once I tackled like the 25% that's left, then I can start making strides towards like my car loan. Like maybe I can double up on my car loan, since I won't have to pay these astronomical, with the exception of this, minimum payments. I can double up on my car loan, or maybe put, like, instead of what it is, maybe add an extra $100 or so. And same thing with my student loans. So I'm going to tackle that when the time for that comes. For right now, this is what I'm focusing on. And it's my consumer debt, which are my credit cards. Got a good start. Paid these 3 small bills off. This one currently working on, and then Discover along with it, and then we'll figure these out. So again, my plan A, and again, I'll continue to keep you guys abreast of how things are going, because I want to be honest and transparent. And then I think this helps me too, because it helps me stay focused and stay on track, so I can get what I need, and so I can get to where I need to be, so I can get the things that I desire, and that is my house. So yeah. Oh, guys heard that drop. That was a piece of paper that fell off my desk. So yeah, this is right now, again, just for my credit card debt. Yeah, this is what I owe. It's a lot, but pray for me. Pray for me. All right. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. This was very, very hard for me to do. And like I said, it took me, I don't know how many times to kind of record this video to try to get to this point. I think I'm all cried out now, so that's why I was able to sit down and calmly do this. Like I said, before I did this video, I had all of this up here, so I just went and took those off. So I think that's probably would help relieve a little bit of my anxiety. And then once I sat down and I thought about things, I'm like, all right, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. So that's why I gave it another shot. And here we are. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know, where you guys are with your financial goals, with your debt payoff. Those of you that have debt, where you are in your journey, and like, how do you plan on going about tackling your debt? I would love the feedback, because maybe, you help me, I help you, we can encourage each other. So yeah, this is why I've been away for so long, because I've been struggling with this. I've been trying to assess my financial picture and finally just be like, all right, you've been playing around too much. You got to get this tackled. Let's get it going. So now that this is step 1 of me coming back, and now I can get back into my groove, do, making more videos, cash stuffings, savings challenges, all that. We're still going to be open and honest and transparent about our debt and we're going to get it taken care of, and we're going to get it taken care of soon. So with all that said, thank you guys as always for watching my videos, and I'm over 100 subscribers. I'm elated and to the moon. I haven't been on here in 2 months and people are still subscribing to my channel. You guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. I'm going to get back on here. And get cracking so we can grow the YouTube family. Oh, you guys are nothing short of amazing. I love you. So thank you to all of you for your continued support. And thank you to all my old subscribers, all my new subscribers. We're getting this thing popping off on the road to financial freedom. So thank you guys so much. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.